The King of the North, Xinomavro, and its PDO appellations. You don't often find these kinds of flavors in a glass of wine. The uniqueness of Xinomavro is its defining characteristic. Being included in 4 different PDOs, 3 in the region of Macedonia and 1 in the region of Thessaly, and several other PGIs in northern Greece, it's undoubtedly a grape that reflects its origins more than anything else. The slightest change in terroir results in a different taste. So, is there a perfect terroir for Xinomavro? Definitely not, as there are many terroirs capable of producing outstanding and distinct wines.
Xinomavro I find to be one of the most interesting grapes of Greece, and it's one of my favorites. Historically, it's a very austere and stringent wine and difficult to drink at its youth, and you'd have to wait for it. But today, they're making some wonderful wines, beautiful notes of cherry and chocolate, and floral notes. They develop over time into truffle and these savory notes, black olives, sun-dried tomatoes, and it goes great with food. I just love it so much.
If the knock against Xinomavro was that once it could be too rustic or fiercely tannic, the red wines of PDO Amindeon are a proof of the contrary. They're bursting with exceptional finesse due to the region's lighter sandy soils over a bedrock of limestones. The wines are defined by their bright fruit, ethereal floral notes, and are rather built on their acidity and refined texture. Old and grafted vines add layers of complexity, and their wines exhibit an outstanding combination of power and delicacy. The region is also known for the sparkling and still rosé wines from 100% Xinomavro. Moving to the south and east, on the other side of Mount Vermion, you reach another great terroir for Xinomavro. PDO Nausa is nestled on the southeastern slopes of Mount Vermion, encompassing a range of different soils and orientations. The PDO is reserved exclusively for red wines, known for their depth, power, and complexity. However, the region's diverse mosaic of soils plays a significant role in the variety of styles. Nausa has been divided into 13 subregions based on soil differences. These are delineated in the appellations technical file.
You know, all the wines are different from the 13 regions, and just keep exploring them in the glass over and over again. I think there's great potential. I don't think that has fully been reached with the winemakers. I think they're going to find more, and the future is going to be amazing for this wine.
Wines of PDO Goumenissa are always blends of Xinomavro and Negoska grape varieties. This much unexplored terroir is located in the region unit of Kilkis and the foothills of Mount Paiko. The wines are exceptional, quite often less austere than those of Nausa and with a lovely depth of fruit. PDO Rapsani is the southernmost appellation for this grape. The vineyards are spread mostly on the foothills of Mount Olympus, in Thessaly, at altitudes up to 800 meters. The climate is Mediterranean, with continental influences. The slopes can be very steep and the soils are poor rocky schist. Xinomavro is always blended with Crasato and Stavroto, and the wines display a ripe plum character, spicy notes and wonderful richness. They can gain a lovely earthy aspect with aging. Xinomavro is the king of northern Greece, and its cultivation extends to several other PGI regions for the production of lovely red and rosé wines, such as PGI Slopes of Paiko, PGI Imathia, PGI Kozani, and PGI Epirus.